Hey there everybody, it's ThatForgottonGuy here, and we are back with some more Penumbra Overture. Last time, when I last left off, I just entered the mine. I'd just gotten a little deeper into the mine, and it was trying to introduce me to the stealth mechanic. I'm going to turn my light off while I'm around here. Okay, so I think that is the hidden. I think that blue tint there is hidden. If it does that. Okay. One is still my hammer. Storage room. Well, let's go there, I guess. Okay, shift to sprints, I guess. Maybe I already knew that. I don't know. Storage room. Hello? Oh, okay. I can actually go indoors. I thought I would actually have to, like, force that one open. Whoa, that was a creepy sound. Okay, what's in the storage room here? Reams of wire. If this lighter was an empty, it would be handy. There's something behind that door. Gotta try and move this. Trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock, to some kind of basement. Hello? That looks like the save thingy from Black Plague. What's this? Painkillers, more batteries. That was such a good idea. I'm assuming that's how you save. Assuming, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, maybe I can't get this open. Oh yeah, I can. Looks like someone removed the ladder from these hooks with a pretty blunt saw. Okay, I'm not going down there just yet. There's other rooms. That one's locked. Yeah, okay, there's definitely something behind that then. Okay. I guess I'll go down here then. What the fuck? What the fuck is that sound? Let's turn that off. I can see pretty well down here. What the fuck was that? That made me jump. Not sure if I'm equipped to fight a spider that big. Here's the ladder. Guess I'll take this with me. There we go. Okay. It looks as if the basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently, though. Christ, what sort of creature makes these markings? I don't see markings, but I see a spider web. Ugh. Spiders in small places. I don't know if I can go through this. I think I can hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Well, that's a problem. Which way did the spider go? What is that? Oh! Oh! It's a big dead something. A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. It's a dog, I think. Flare! Dirty, dusty old bags, okay. Day 1. I began this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that meager. Okay, that word seemed really foreign to me. I hope the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. My first mistake was to make the assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secure about 2 days ago in search of aid. I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no signs of life whatsoever. I returned to what I thought was the direction of which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused, but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made the old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area, I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. Holy fuck. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nesting in my mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of the arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Any kind of venom would have affected me by now, and so today, it's the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about the creature's natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Okay, so the spiders are not deadly, it would appear. Oh, fuck. That dead dog is gonna scare me every fucking time. Fucking hammer is smaller than my flashlight. Oh. What are you? What are you? A log of some sort. I can't. Oh. Day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may have been small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which if ingested regularly over a period of time may become psychotropic. Psychotropic? I would assume that's the word. Or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable? Yeah, insurmountable. Okay, that's a weird RM's all one thing. 1. I have no source of light. 2. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3. The spiders are so tasty. Day 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scroll, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive. I have swelled in a number of have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at the rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant. For all great discoveries tend to consume their inventors. Ooh. What's this? If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say this looked like an eggshell. Oh my god, it's a big ass spider egg. Whoa, didn't see that coming. Is there gonna be a massive fucking spider? Where's my fucking hammer? There we go, that was really easy. Close that, just in case. Batteries. That's nothing. What's this? Fluid lighter gas instead of lighter fluid? I don't like it. I have a feeling I'm going to encounter those spiders again. That goes to the giant egg. That gets me burned. Didn't I have painkillers? Yeah, there we go. This is where the ladder was. Which means this goes out of the cave. What the fuck? Lights off! Whoa. Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my experience for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory, not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secure myself within one of the smaller rooms above it. The only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools were all well and good, but although I may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough. A simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick, glue-like substance forming on my tongue, and was forced to accept that I had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seemed like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, balking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever my life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door to my cell. Please don't kill me. What's this? Is that a tongue? Oh, that's his. Oh! Okay. That's terrifying. Here, have a tongue. Okay, I'm just gonna close this again because that's absolutely fucking terrifying. Years and years of reports, logs, and files just left here to gather dust. It's probably a century of life and death right here at my feet. Right there at my feet. Anyway, I think I've probably been going on too long here now. So I think I'll leave it at that, and then I will continue from here in the next episode. So, that's all I've got for you guys. This game is continually terrifying. It's actually one of the first games in a long time to actually scare me a little bit. The atmosphere is terrifying, and some of the things that aren't even intended to scare me scared me. Like that dead dog in the cave there when I turned and caught just a glimpse of it. So yeah, but that's all I've got for you guys. So until next time, I will see you in the future.